Good morning, folks. This morning we have 49 Sports Highlight Hockey on the table, and we're playing the 2025 playoffs. And I'm just using my iPad to keep score. And as you can see, at the end of the first period, it's Toronto 2 and Ottawa 1. I'm going to try a little different setup for highlight hockey today, try and emphasize the players if I can. And I'm getting away from the lines that you use with the game. I'm just going with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. So I'm going to start the next period off with 1 and 1. And I'm just going to explain it as I go. So I put little markers on line 1 and defense 1 for Ottawa. And the first thing you do is you're just going to do a bit of a face-off. So from the draw, I've got number 11 on the red die. When I go to the face-off chart, number 11 is high O rate, gains possession. So I'm going to take a look at it, and we have a 13 here for Ottawa and a 14 for Toronto. So Toronto's going to get the puck, and we're going to go to our first action card. And it says, if puck possession is playing pass out, and they are. That's a nice thing about this game is you have lots of strategy options. You have clear, pass out, dump and chase, pass in. And for this one, for both teams are playing pass out and pass in just to start. So they are playing pass out. The defender's going to steal the puck. They move to the attack zone. If they're FO check, they're going to pass to the F and inside 8. So I'm going to do my FO check right now. And my FO check would be my F next up is a right winger. My O check is a forecheck of a 10. So I'm going to check right winger, forecheck 10. Batherson, he is a forecheck 10. So they're going to get an F is going to get an inside shot plus 8. So Toronto steals it. And my next F is going to be the center. So center is going to get an inside shot plus 8. So that's going to be 1 to 15 for Tim Stutzel. Here comes Stutzel on the shot. It is going to be in range. So I just been counting these as scoring chances. So they're not shots on net. So scoring chance for Ottawa, and it's in range. So I'm going to put a dot. And we check the goalie rating. For the goalies, you only use the rebound rating. So Stoller's is a 7. It is outside of its range. So it is going to be a goal for Ottawa. So Ottawa gets on the board right away. It is going to be Tim Stutzel beating Stallars. And it is now a 2-2 hockey game. We've got a roll for our assists. And we have a 6 on the red die. So we're going to go to the assist chart. Number 6 is going to be the highest, and the second highest are going to get assists. So I take a look. Stutzel's the goal scorer, so we take him off the board. And Sanderson's a 10. Batherson's a 12, and Tkachuk is a 10. So I'm just going to use a decider die. If it's a dot, we're going to give it to Tkachuk. And if it's not a dot, we're going to give it to Sanderson, and it's going to go to Tkachuk. So it's going to be Stutzel scoring from Batherson and Tkachuk, and we now got a 2-2 hockey game. And I'm just going to go to line 2-2. You can use Grants. I think it's cool to use Grants. I sort of switched off to try to get in a little bit quicker game, and I can do line matchups if I want. So I've got them so they can be all matched up. Here comes the face-off. It is a 7. So a 7 is going to go to the high face-off, wins it, and tie goes to the high O rate. So the high face-off drew is an 8. Ottawa's going to get the puck. If they're playing pass in, they are. It is intercepted. So another turnover. Defender gets control, unable to make a play. They can maintain control. So we're now going to go on to the third line. I'm just checking them off as I go. And I'm just going to tally these down a little bit. And here comes Toronto. They have possessions of the puck. So we have an FO check and a defender D check. So we're going to do the checks on both teams. So the F is going to be a left winger, and the O check is going to be takeaway 10. So left winger is going to be Pacioretty. His takeaway is a 3, so he does not pass it. And it's going to be a D check. So the D is going to be the right D puck move of a 9. So right D puck move 9. They both fail. So they both fail the check. And if neither team passes, puck possession maintains control, go on to the next line. So nothing happened in there. We're going to go into lines 4 and defense pair number 1. Here comes the next card for Toronto. Defender steals the pass. They move out, so Ottawa steals it. They move with control into the attack zone. D is going to get an outside shot +5. So the D is going to be the right D, outside shot +5. Sanderson, 3 + 5 is 8. So we're looking for 8 and under on the red die. And it's not in range. And it's not in range of the goalie. So we're going to have a rebound. And it's just a rebound okay. If defender's block is 10, go to the second rebound. Check the defender. And Tanev is a 14. So the second rebound says defender gains control, rotate line. So Toronto picks it up. We got to go to the lines, and we're going to go to line 1 and defense pairing 2. Going to go to the next card. Toronto's got the puck. They bring it out. If puck possession is playing pass in, which they are, defender intercepts it. So another turnover. And O checks. We're going to check an O check for Ottawa, and their F is going to be a right winger, and the O check is hitting 8. So Batherson, is he hitting 8? He's a 10. Yes, he is. So this is going to be F gets an inside shot +10. My next F is the center. So Stutzel, inside shot +10. 7 + 10 is 1 to 17 for Stutzel. Steps in. That's in range, but it's also in range of Stolarz, who's 1 to 7. So it's going to be a rebound good. If we check it, F gets an inside +5 on the rebound good. So the F is going to be the right winger this time. And inside +5, so 6 + 5 is going to be 1 to 11. And that is going to be in range. And it is going to be in range of Stolarz also. So it's going to be another rebound good. It's going to be our second rebound. Puck possession gains control in the neutral zone. Rotate lines, go to the next card. So now we are on to line 2 and defense pairing 3. And we're going to pull the next card. Here comes the next card. Puck possession with control. They move into the attack zone. It is going to be an FD choice shot +4. We're also going to add 2 to the goalie. So the FD this time is going to be the center. Choice shot +4, Drew. You can take an inside shot, which is 1 to 5, +4 is 1 to 9. Ottawa shoots it. That one is not in range. The red die is the shooter die. And you can see another shot here for Ottawa. They're dominating this period. Or scoring chance, I should say. It's in range, so it's going to be no rebound. Toronto gets control, and that is it. Those are the highlights for that period. If we take a look at it, scoring chances, Toronto didn't get any scoring chances. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scoring chances for Ottawa. 3 were grade A, and Stolarz stops 2 of the 3. As we go to the third period, we're going to have line 1 coming out against line 1 to start it all. We're going to get 6 more cards. 1. And we're going to start the third period. It is a 2-2 hockey game. Ottawa and Toronto. This is highlight hockey from 49 Sports. Here we go. We're going to start with a face-off. And we have a 16 on the red die. We go to the face-off for 16. Home is going to get possession. So puck goes over to Ottawa. They have it. Here they come. If playing pass in, and they are, and their high pass puck possession, pass assist is 16. So their pass assist, their highest is a 14. So we have to go to the second one, 12 plus to make a good play. FD gets a choice shot +6. So the FD this time is going to be the left D. So it's going to be Artem Zub, choice shot +6. So he's a 2, and +6 is 8, but the highest you can go on shooting is ×3. So the red die, we're looking at a 6 and under for a great chance. So there's a scoring chance. It's not a quality one. It's within Stoller's range of 1 to 7. So it's going to be no rebound. So Toronto's going to control it. And we're just going to go on to the second line for each team. They throw them over the boards. Here comes Toronto bringing it out. FO check and the defender D check is what we've got coming up. So let's just do a quick check on that. So F is going to be, I'll make it a little bit higher so you can see it, center, and the O check is pass assist 7. So Tavares, he's a 14, so he passes that, and it's an FD D check. So the FD is a left winger, the D check is a block 9. Perron is a block 4, so they did not pass it. So the only one that passed it is the offense. So if puck possession passes the test only, F inside shot +5. So the F is going to be the left winger. He is going to get an inside shot +5. Domi is a 4. That's going to be 1 to 9. There's a shot by Domi. It's not in range. It's not in range of the goaltender, who is Allmark, who's a 5. So we're going to go to a rebound. Puck possession gets control. FD inside shot +3. So the FD is going to get an inside shot +3. That is a right winger. Inside shot +3. 1 to 12 for Nylander. That is not in range for Nylander and not in range for Stollers. We can go to our second rebound. And puck goes out of play, face off to start the new card. So we're going to move over to line number 3 for each team. And we're going to go to the face off. So here we go. 2-2 hockey game. We got an 18 on the face off. So it is going to be high. Face off wins it. Tie goes to the visitor. So we have Cousins is a 6. Lawton is a 6. Tie goes to Toronto. So Toronto taking control over in this period. Visiting team has control. They move in the attack zone. FD choice shot +5. So the FD this time is going to be the right D. Choice shot +5. Simon Benoit, he's going to outside shot. He's only a 1. So the most he can have is a 3. There's a shot by Toronto, or scoring chance by Toronto. And it is not in range of Allmark. So we're going to get a rebound. And it's going to be FD choice shot +5. So the FD this time is going to be the center. So that is going to be Lawton. Choice shot is going to be inside. He's a 5. 5 + 5 is 10. That is going to be in range, and he's going to score. Lawton is going to beat Allmark. Toronto gets another scoring chance. They put it in. Big goal there by the Leafs. They make it 3-2. Scott Lawton with the goal. Jot that down. The assists are going to go to, and we have a 4. So on the assist chart, I've been using this for hockey. If anybody plays Hockey Express, I've been using this for my assists. So highest and second highest when you roll a 4. So the highest is going to be, we check pass assists. Lawton scored the goal. 5. It's going to be from Pacioretty and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So Pacioretty gets 1 assist. And OEL, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, will get the next one. And Toronto leads it 3-2. So we now go to the fourth lines coming out. And line number 1. And we're going to have a face-off here. It is going to be a 16. So from the draw, Holmes going to get possession. So picked up there by the Ottawa Senators. We're down to 3 cards left. You play 6 cards in a period. Puck possession catches the defender, changing their defenseman. They move in the attack zone. High shoot is going to get a choice shot +5. So the high shoot is going to be Cousins, who's an 8. So he's going to take that inside shot. So 4 plus 5 is going to be 1 to 9. Here comes Cousins, 1 to 9 on the red die. It is not in range and not in range of the goalie. So we're going to have a rebound. F inside shot plus 5. So the F this time is going to be the right winger. Highmore is a 3, so it's going to be 1 to 8 on a Highmore shot. He is in range with a shot. But Stollers is also in range, so it's going to be another rebound. F inside shot plus 5. The next F is the left winger. Ottawa hammering away on the rebounds. Cousins is going to take it inside shot plus 5. He's a 4, so 1 to 9. And we're going to subtract 2 from the goalie this time. 1 to 9 on Cousins, not in range. And subtract 2 from the goalie, so he goes from a 7 down to a 5. He will control it with no other rebounds, and we've got to go to lines number 1 and defense pairing number 2. Here comes Toronto. They bring it out. Home team has control, so Ottawa takes it away. Sort of home ice advantage, I think, for this card. They move in the attack zone. FD, choice shot plus 8. So the FD is going to be the left D this time. Choice shot plus 8. Outside shot for Jensen, he's a 2, so plus 8 would be a 10. But remember, in this game, the highest he can do is multiply that number by 3. So he's a 1 to 6 for Jensen. It is in range. Jensen with a great chance, but a great save. We're going to go to the rebound. A rebound good. F inside shot plus 5. So center is going to get an inside shot plus 5. 1 to 12 for Stutzel. Can he tie this hockey game up? He does not. The red is a 20, but it's outside, so it's going to be another rebound. This one's a rebound okay. Oh, we got to go to the second rebound. Defender gains control. Rotate the lines. Go to the next card. We're going to the last card. Putting out lines 2 and lines 3. And we're going to go to the empty net card. So we're not going to flip this guy. We're going to go to an empty net card as Ottawa has pulled their goalie. Let's check it out. Empty net power play does not work around, but cannot find an opening. SM is taking all the shooting lanes. Go to a new card. That is it, folks. The Ottawa Senators give up a third period goal here to Toronto. And the Toronto Maple Leafs pick up a big 3-2 victory. Let's just take a look at the scoring chances for Toronto and Ottawa. Toronto had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scoring chances in this hockey game. 3 were, I would say, grade A. Ottawa, take a look at them. 1, 2, 3. They had 5 in the first with 3. 5 in the second and 3. This is just all about Anthony Stoller, 6 and 2. They had 16 scoring chances. 8 were of top-notch quality, and Stoller stopped 6 of the 8. So for the 3 stars, I think we got to give Anthony Stoller's first star here. He steals this game in Ottawa. So it's going to be a 3-2 win here for the Maple Leafs. Second star, I think we've got to give it to Drake Batherson. Picked up 2 assists. He had 2 points, so he will get the second star. Third star for Toronto, I think we got to give it to the game winners. Scotty Lawton puts it in. So that's it, folks. That is highlight hockey. This was Toronto and Ottawa. It is game 3. The Leafs win it 3-2. Sort of give you a little bit of a taste of how you play highlight hockey. I usually can whip a game up in about 15 minutes. It's a lot of fun. Talk to you later, folks. Bye for now.